We have not lost a basketball game in over a month of action. Our last loss came on the 15th of January. It is now the 15th of February in the All-Star break. And this comes at the exact same time that we moved Mac Boyd back to power forward where he played during the last 2 seasons. So he's playing there for now in place of Matthew Rhodes, who's coming off the bench at 27 minutes per game. Haven't really decided what I want to do about Matthew Rhodes and his future, but we are past the trade deadline. So he's on the team for the rest of this year at the very least, but it is the last year of his rookie contract. And nobody had real interest in watching the All-Star break, so we're going to sim through both the dunk contest and the three-point contest. Now, I don't know if we have anybody in the dunk contest, but Boyd is in the three-point contest. He won it last year, trying to go for back-to-back wins. And we don't have anybody in the dunk contest, but there are 3 different OKC Thunder players, Blackwell, Bobby May, and Ruben May, all on the same team. So we'll sim through that as well. And it looks like Luka wins the three-point contest, Blackwell wins the slam dunk contest, and now the All-Star game, where Boyd is starting and Kuminga is coming off the bench on the same team. It looks like there was a blowout here in this one. Team Ja demolished Team Victor. Brandon Miller drops 26 for Team Ja to lead the way. And it looks like Boyd had the second most points on the team. But honestly, I thought Team Victor was going to win this game, but apparently not. With 3 of the top 3 MVP frontrunners, Kuminga only played 6 minutes and went 0 for 3. And initially, I did say that I wanted to face the Pittsburgh Force because they're one of the newer teams that we've added to our league, but they are absolutely horrible. We are on the exact opposite end of their spectrum. I would rather watch a really good game against a team like either the Hornets or the Warriors. The Warriors, we only played twice all year long, and they both come in the last month of the season. And this team was one of the only other contending teams. They're 41-14, right up where we are. And they have a roster that is very comparable, if not better than our starting 5. They got AC Cole, Devin Booker, Matthew Oakley, Keon Malone, Junior Buford with Ruben May off the bench. He's actually not an OKC. I thought he was. Might have been Russ Gregor, the other guy that was in the dunk contest. But they have an absolutely stacked roster. They're good for a reason. They also beat us in last year's showcase games. So I kind of want to face them again as a real test against a contending team. And then we can either wrap up the regular season here or watch one more game potentially against a team like the Hornets on the road, who are 36-18 and one of the top Eastern Conference teams. But I think for now we'll focus on this home game against the Warriors because I definitely want to watch that one. We have also reached the extension deadline. We're going to stop simming real quick because we have, I believe, 2 or 3 players that are eligible to re-sign. Jovanovic, one of them, but he has 2 years left, so we can wait until next year on that. Anunoby does want to come back, but he is 33 years old. Has been great for us, obviously. He's a big part of our roster. He has filled that Lou Dort role to near perfection. He wants a lot of money, though. I think we're going to wait and see what the other options are in the open markets in the off season. So no re-signs, no extensions this season for anybody. We end up losing our very first game out of the All-Star break against the Pistons, who are above 500. Anderson, 28 points. Killian Hayes played very well. Jovanovic and Boyd led the way for us in scoring. Matthew Rhodes shot poorly off the bench, 5 for 14. Achua, 0 for 5 here in that one. Then we clobbered the Force, as I thought, which is why I skipped that game. Patrick Stewart, 26. 33 for Kuminga, with Boyd, Jovanovic, and Rhodes all scoring 20+, and stuff in the stat sheet too. Although Boyd shot very poorly here in this one, but did not really affect the game all that much. We bounced back against the Pistons by beating them this time behind 53 for Mac Boyd. Has not done it very often this year, but now playing power forward, he is primed to pick things up offensively. Jovanovic also with a fantastic shooting display here in this one. They win 2 more against the Heat and the Bulls. Then we lose 2 in a row against Portland and Milwaukee on a back-to-back. 42-10 for Scoot with 3 other players dropping 20+. Defense really fell apart here in this game, despite 40 points for Boyd. And then against the Bucks, who are just awful this year. How did we lose this one? Boyd 1 assist shy of a triple-double. Jovanovic 11 and 10 on 8 total shot attempts. Nobody really shot poorly for us, but we just, again, had a poor defensive day, allowing 4 more players to score 20+ against us. We bounced back by taking down the Magic, dropping 151. 35 for Boyd, double-double for Jovanovic, only missing 2 shots in this game. Kuminga and Rhodes shot the ball well. And then we also beat them again a few games later, dropping 145. Their defense cannot stop this offense. Another big day for Boyd. He's just playing so well right now at power forward. Compared to him playing at the 2 spots, it's been a completely different story. If you look at his recent games, I think his last 20 or so games have been at power forward, and prior to that he was playing at the 2 guard spot. So pretty much before the most recent game against the Cavaliers, which was back here somewhere. It was this game right here. So that 46-point game was one of his first games at power forward. Before that, he was still having a good week, but just wasn't... I mean, he was still playing phenomenal basketball, but he's just been better at power forward somehow. So I think because of that, it makes sense to me to move his secondary position from shooting guard back to power forward. So I have to go into his actual profile to edit that. He does currently have back spasms, but he's just going to play through it. So no big deal there. But back to power forward he goes. So both teams enter this game with 50+ wins on the season. This is pretty much going to take us into the last 30 days of the regular season. So how do we do? This team beat us last time we saw them. We're going back home. And these lineups are just incredibly well matched. Should be a good game. Are the Warriors missing anybody? I think they're missing Matthew Oakley right now, or I guess he's coming off the bench. They have benched him and brought Andrew Wiggins back in their starting 5. I'll probably adjust the matchups as I see fit once the game starts, but for now we're going to start off with just seeing how the first 6 or so minutes goes first. So let's dive in, going back home at Atlantic Arena to host another really good team. Back in Virginia Beach, Jalen Duren controls the tip. We'll start with the basketball. They come in at 50 wins. We come in with 53. Not sure if they lead the Western Conference just yet, but they're definitely up there. Anunoby will start the scoring on that take. Where do they go to first? AC Cole or Booker? Booker's going to take more shots, most likely. AC Cole might get some better ones. Anunoby blocks Booker. We'll see how he does against that matchup. That is the natural matchup for him in this game. Jovanovic will be on AC Cole for now, but if we got to switch that, then not opposed. Green comes up for Duren. Jovanovic, the pull-up, doesn't go, and Keon Malone pulls down the miss. One-on-one, a double team comes from Boyd, leaving Booker open. Not really sure how to avoid those kinds of doubles in the low post, but I would like to do that more often. During the screen, Boyd over the top feed, and Duren leaves it in. From the wave, Booker with room. That one doesn't go. Jovanovic cutting down the lane. The runner up and good. Kuminga the assist. Backdoor cut, and Malone gets behind Mac Boyd. 6-5 early on. Off the screen, Kuminga rises up, but can't knock it down. Booker inside. Anunoby gets there late, and the Warriors take the lead. Booker so far this year averaging just over 24 points per game. Cole has kind of become their main focal point on offense as he is now their top scorer compared to last year where that wasn't necessarily the case. Kuminga taking Wiggins in the paint but misses the fadeaway. Down low, AC Cole steps back and misses the jumper. Trying to go after Jovanovic that time. Jovanovic the cuts. One defender there, and Jovanovic put too much on it. Screen comes up. AC Cole into the lane and in there for two. Kuminga given some room. This time the three ball is up and in. Tied at 9 now. Booker got the switch. Boyd contesting the shot and got the stop as well. Time counting down. Jalen Duren throws it up and hits back iron. Had a man open on the pass. There was a double team coming. Reach and foul from OG will stop the clock. So Oakley checks in for Wiggins. AC Cole off the back iron and through to put the Warriors back in front. High ball screen. Boyd full head of steam down the lane and fouled from behind. First foul against Golden State. Boyd trying to show off how to Euro step to Kuminga. He has climbed up to 32.7 points per game. It's only going up, it seems like, since he moved back to power forward. His first free throws are up and good to get him on the board. Hand off to Booker. Right into a three, but Anunoby there to contest the shot again. He'll get the feed from Jovanovic, but he turns it over on the other end. Oakley with the steal. He finds Booker, same spot as last time. Doesn't go either. And it's jarred loose. Jalen Duren lost the ball. Cole goes right to the rack on the other end, and OG with a stupid foul. 3-point chance coming up. Cole knocks it down. 3-point lead. Rhodes now in for us, as well as Wilson Towns, Ochai Agbaji. Duren and Boyd stay out there. Towns trying to go one-on-one in the paint. Got to finish that one next time. That's a good move. In the paint. Cole right to the rim. Nice cut by Towns. You cannot miss that one, man. Almost stole it back, but two misses right like a foot or two away from the hoop. Got to hit those ones next time. 4.5 to play here in the first quarter. AC Cole has been heavily involved too early on. And very efficient as well. He's trying to go after Matthew Rhodes. The feed to Buford, and he's fouled plus the bucket. Man, the Warriors making some nice plays here on the offensive end. And they jump out to an 8-point lead early on. Screen from Matthew Rhodes. Boyd right back to him for the open look. It's good. Cole coming around the wing. He's got a decent look for the triple. That one rattles out. I don't think Boyd has even taken a jump shot yet. He finds Rhodes again. Good pass. 2 straight for Matthew Rhodes. Good to see him and Boyd link up early on. Booker shakes Agbaji away and hits the step-back triple. What a play. Rhodes, another screen for Boyd. This time he'll pull the trigger. That one doesn't go, though. That was a really good look. Should drop next time. Booker sees a lane. Goes right to the rim and hits the pull-up jumper. Boyd going right at Oakley. Going right by on baseline. What a play. Cole gets the feed, but has it jarred loose. Towns with some good hands. We get it back down by 5. And that is cut off. Booker the other way for the transition jam. Big turnover there by Matthew Towns, or not Matthew Towns, Wilson Towns. Timeout Neptunes, down by 7. How about Junior Buford? Last 3 games, he's been putting on an absolute show. Ivanovic and Kuminga back in for us. Yobi trying to get something to go down low, but we have missed so many looks at the rim with our point guards. You got to start finishing these kinds of plays. We get it right back off the steal. And you push the fast break. We're going to slow it down. Kuminga the feed from the elbow. Up and good. Finally got both Cole and Booker off the court. So we're going to see if we can get a couple of stops here in a row and close the gap prior to the quarter's end. Oakley's first shot, no good. 5-point game. Can make it a one-score game here if we score at all. Ivanovic. Quick trigger. Not a good look. That was very contested. Larson on the move. Are you kidding? What a play. Been hitting some nasty shots early on. 29-21. Can the offense find something to close the quarter? Last play of it. Agbaji with it, waiting for Kuminga. He knocks it down to beat the buzzer. Just what you want. 5-point game. Warriors in front. Start of the second quarter. Shot no good from Golden State. Ivanovic up to Boyd. Trying to attack early on. But some good defense by Golden State to thwart the fast break. Boyd, a deep shot. Almost got it to go. Buford feeds Washington. That one's deflected. Agbaji with the block. Achua, do not shoot this. He's going to. It's good. Achua is really impressing me with his three-point shooting. Did not expect this as, what, 3 straight games knocking down a triple? What's going on here? Larson off the screen. The long 2 drops in. They've shot 57%. This is like us last game. Ivanovic blocked. He just ran straight into Buford just for him to block that. Uh-oh. Ty Washington. Practice shots. It's 34-27. Not able to get stops with Booker and Cole off the court. So when can we get a stop? Boyd, baseline, and fouls. Free throws coming up. Grant Williams, now in Golden State, picks up his first foul. Boyd hits the free throw. And it's back to 5. Oakley was supposed to get that ball. Instead, it's Achua. And Anunoby blocked off the backboard. How do we not score or at least get a decent look up in transition, man? You can't just give the ball right back after a good stop. Larson feeds Buford. Achua there, double coming. Hook shot, rimming out. These two teams, by the way, both top 3 in three-point percentage. Ivanovic misses that one, but we are 40.6 on the season behind the line, and they are 40.0%. So they're in third, we're in first. With the Sonics between us. Larson attacking the basket. Back to Buford. How did he pass out of that shot? That was about to get blocked. Instead, he finds the cutting big for the buckets. Their offense has looked pretty damn efficient so far. Kuminga, you gotta hit that. That's a wide open look. Feed to Wiggins. He flips it up and out. Kuminga there to contest the shot. Good job. Rhodes misses the jumper. Buford, quick trigger off the feed. No good from behind the arc. Kuminga brings it up. Another one. This time online. Jonathan Kuminga. Plenty of looks early on. He's knocked down a handful of them. Another catch and shoot for Buford. 2 ill-advised shots in a row. Uh-oh, Rhodes left open in the corner. Another one! He's 3 for 3 behind the arc in this one. It's back to a 1-point game. They love this play. A couple of players have had this work out for, and this time it's Larson. Making some nice plays off the bench on the offensive end. 38-35. Booker at the scorer's table. He'll check in soon. Kuminga rises up. Good look. Another one drops in. It's actually Booker and Cole both coming back in. So you got plenty of guys with starter experience out there with Oakley still in the ball game. Cole hits the shot. Wow. Did not think that was going to drop. He's got at least 12 points already and has hit 5 shots on the day so far. Not slowed him down. OG the screen. Towns hands it off to Rhodes, who's left open in the corner. His first miss behind the arc here in this one. Under half of the quarter, or half of the quarter left. Booker, no good from downtown. He has not had the best shooting day, but has still hit a couple of shots to put them in front. I'm counting down for the Neptunes. Kuminga for 3. No good. We just can't break into this lead right now. We can't jump back in front. Anytime we're close, they hit a big shot or two to keep the lead going. Another foul. So many reach-ins. Read up off the screen. Oakley knocks down the long 2. 18 for 33 from the field as Golden State. We're 13 for 31. Big difference so far has been just the open jump shots going in or not. That's a great pass over the top. How do you miss that, Anunoby? That is just such a horrible miss. We have gone scoreless now in our last 2.5 minutes. You don't see a drop in this team very often. Booker waiting for a kick out. He's got Oakley wide open. Luckily, no good. To end the drought. Never mind. It's going to continue. Jalen Duren blocked by Ruben May off a great pass by Kuminga. Booker rises up. Well-contested shots. It's not going to go in very often. 6-point game. We're still in it, but got to end the cold spell. Kuminga shovels it back to Rhodes, and he misses the dunk. We can't do anything right now. Just the simplest plays. We're not making them. That's so bad, man. Booker gets the feed, and Kuminga is trailing off now. Man, the offense just at a complete standstill right now with Boyd off the court. 45-37. Boyd and Agbaji check back in. Boyd, the jump shot, no good. We can't hit anything right now. We have not scored since like the 5-minute mark or the 6-minute mark of the quarter. Booker, another shot drops in. 10-point lead, he's got 16. This crowd is not liking this performance so far, and neither am I after these last couple of minutes. Towns to Duren, we finally got a bucket. Almost stole it. Instead, Cole left it short. You were due for one of those after we missed so many at the rim. Still have not seen Boyd take too many shots here in this game, and now he's leaving it short. What is it with us right now and scoring at the rim? Shot clock under 5. Booker has to jack it up. It's good. Waiting for a screen. Boyd has his pass deflected. What a steal by Andrew Wiggins, man. That's got to be just a quick bucket for Jalen Duren. Instead, it's a turnover. Luckily, we got to stop on the other end. Contested 3. Boyd can't knock it down. We have taken some awful shots lately, man. We have scored 2 points the last 6 minutes. This is awful. He had not played this poorly in a first half in a long time. Another one for Booker because no hand up from Jalen Duren. Why? 16-4 run for Golden State over the last 6 minutes and counting. Embarrassing. It's a home game as well. Step back, 3. Just not a good look. And now the Warriors have a shot to extend it by halftime. Already up by double digits. Cole makes it 16. Wow. We have not had this bad of a quarter in a long damn time, and it only continues to end the half. What just happened?
The Warriors, 55.
We cannot play that poorly or even close to it here in this half if we want a chance to win. But we just left Malone wide open, and we're off to an absolutely horrible start in this second half. We shot 35% there in the first, allowing them to shoot 55%. We have put ourselves in a massive hole here. And Jovanovic has yet to get going now. He's been blocked twice. Him and Boyd both have really not done a whole lot. Now we're doubling every time down the courts. Another open shots. I mean, we're lucky you missed that, but if we keep doing that, this game's already over. Seriously. Anunoby right to the rim. That's a nice take. Booker gets by Anunoby. He makes it look so easy, man. Jovanovic off the glass and ricocheting off. Has he even made a shot yet? I'm pretty sure he hasn't. I think Boyd has only hit a one shot as well. Our stars gotta step up, man. This is pretty much a repeat of the last time we saw this team. I'm counting down. Booker, like no way that shot goes in, right? Thank God. Why is Jalen Duren pulling the trigger there? I don't even know how to figure out what play that is, man. I don't know how to figure it out, and it's really bothersome because it takes away several shots a game. We're down by 21. I'm about to send to the end here and see if we can just go into the second half of the other game against them, because this game is clearly going to be a blowout. We have like 3 or 4 minutes to get back in. If we don't, I'm just going to sim it. Boyd, one-on-one against Wiggins. Finally, a shot falls for us, but right now, we're hitting one shot every like 3 minutes. We're going to lose by like 40 if we keep doing that. Cross-court pass off the double. Wiggins missed another wide-open triple. Boyd, baseline, missing another dunk. He and Rhodes both. Can we stop this madness and actually make a shot? You can't take a dunk and miss it, man. I'm sorry. You can't turn the ball over like that either. Good Lord. We are all out of whack right now. Shot up and good. I'm simming. This game's over. That's got to be one of the ugliest games we have seen this team as a whole play in a very, very long time. Jovanovic, 3 for 19. How do we beat the Warriors? Well, let's see if we can do it again. Or not again, because we fell that time. Let's see if we can just do it once. And I sim up to our next game against them and sim the first half and see if we can jump in, hopefully into a close game in the second, but we lose our very next game against the Jazz. Boyd now fully healthy off the back spasms. We beat the Sixers and we beat the Raptors for 55-16. The Warriors are up to 53 wins now. I'm just curious, are they leading the Western Conference right now? They are not. They're a half game back behind San Antonio, who's got 53 wins as well, and Seattle has 52. So I don't know what they've done, but they have really turned things around with this lineup. Timmy Hayes is now finally going into his overall or his potential. They got a really solid starting five as well, but The Warriors, if they beat us here, then they do take first place in the Western Conference. And this game is going to be on the road, and they're going to start Matthew Oakley instead here of Andrew Wiggins. So I guess we're getting 2 games against him with 2 different lineups. Going to sim in the first half, see how it goes. So first one at home, this one on the road. We take a first quarter lead into the second quarter. They're trying to battle back in this game, and it is 54-51 second half starting right now. We'll have the ball up by 3. Boyd off the couple of screens. Good look for 3. That one is drilled. That's like already a way better shot for Boyd than all of last game. Cole going right at Jovanovic. He's trying to keep him outside the paint. Shot clock under 5. Cole misses the pull-up. Backdoor cut. There's Duren, but he's blocked from behind. He got it back. Clock does not reset. It's under 10. During the screen, Boyd trying to feed it back to him off the deflection, and he still missed it despite Buford's back being turned. What is it with us in scoring inside the paint? Jovanovic with just really stupid foul. And the three-point play for Malone is not completed. Free throw out. Jovanovic trying to cut inside, but Cole won't let him. Boyd's got it again off the Duren screen. The 3, good again from Mac Boyd. Buford going ISO against Jalen Duren. Fading away. It's good. What a play. Now they're open. Look for Boyd. Never mind. He steps right into a contested shot. I don't understand it. Malone trying to get to the rim, but Boyd won't let him. Nice stop. Another screen comes over. The triple off the back iron. Up and over and Anunoby, no good from Booker. Boyd sees a lane, pulls up, and misses the shot. Why not just attack the basket? I don't understand. Like, there was not a soul there in the paint. It's back to a 2-point game. Just take some smarter shots, and we're up by like 8 by now. Instead, it's a 2-point game. Good Lord. They played some good defense in both games, obviously, but we could be making a lot of smarter plays here. They're just making us seem dumber for no reason. That time a dunk actually goes in. Buford going right at Jalen Duren. Spinning and scoring over him. Wow. Look at Mac Boyd's last 3 games. 44 points per game, 53% behind the line. He played well in those games that we simmed. Can he take it into this one and put us on top here in the second half? Only a 62-60 lead. A lot of basketball left to be played here in this game on the road. Jovanovic turns the ball over. Don't understand him right now. Keon Malone finds Buford on the cuts. We're tied. Out of the corner, it's Kuminga. The 3 doesn't go. The 3s are going to be a big part of this matchup because, again, both teams are really good 3-point shooting teams. So if they play good defense and we don't on the outside, then we're going to lose the game 9 times out of 10. Oakley trying to take Kuminga off the dribble, but he has his shot blocked. Great defense. The entire way, Jovanovic almost gave it right back. Can we please just have some good ball security and make some good passes? For Pete's sake, Jovanovic, what has gotten into you, bud? What a horrible feed. Oh, they got a mismatch. Booker against DJ. He draws him out. Just to jack one up, that was a horrible idea. Screen from Boyd. Kuminga back to him. He's got a smaller matchup now. Off this screen. Back to Kuminga in the corner with room. Good pass. Buford gets the feed. Jalen Duren finally got a stop on him. Need more of those down the stretch. Half of the quarter gone. Nice pass to Jalen Duren. That one's got to go in. Buford steps up. Pick and roll. Jalen Duren looks lost out there. Boyd. Full head of steam right to the rim, and he's fouled by Oakley. That's his 4th. He's got 4. Booker's got 3. Point number 18 for Boyd here at the line. This for 19. Good. More aggressiveness from Buford, and he is fouled on the shot by Kuminga. Not sure Jalen Duren was asking for some help there, but he got it, and Buford now is gifted his 20th points. Going 1 for 2 again. Fading away. That's not a good shot by Jovanovic. I got a feeling that the Warriors, they just feel like the perfect team to lock down guys like Jovanovic and Boyd, like the perfect team to beat us. We're obviously having issues. A lot of them, too. Kuminga, freed up off the screen. That one drops in. From the elbow, Buford draws a crowd. Please don't double. Thankfully, Wiggins has sucked on his threes in both games. Backdoor cut. Jovanovic jams it in despite Buford coming over to help. That's got to be one of his best plays in either game. They have only shot 39% here in this one. We're only shooting 45%. Both teams have kind of been relatively quiet offensively, but at least we're in front by 6. Got to close the quarter strong, though, and get a couple more stops. Buford just toying with Jalen Duren right now, man. Baji in the paint. Has a mismatch. Go up with it. What are you doing? You got Larson back in the game. He had a really good performance in the last one, and he finds Grant Williams wide open. Defense once again getting torn to shreds by this Golden State offense. We just cannot figure these guys out on either end. Pull up from Jovanovic. Rattles out. Not sure how good he's been in this one, but obviously coming off a really bad game against this exact same team. You cannot win the game if he's going to play poorly. Larson. Lucky he missed that. Wow, Rhodes open at the rim. Kuminga with a late pass, but under 90 seconds to go here in the quarter. Cole over Rhodes. No good. Another pull-up 3. Jovanovic just can't find his stroke right now. Off the screen, it's Cole for the triple. They won't go away. It's back to 1. Jovi checks out, and I think for good reason. He's just not on his game right now. That's a nice pass by Towns, but we can't get anything out of it, unfortunately. Thought we had a couple of looks that we could have taken, but we don't. And they can save for the final shot of the quarter if they want it. I'm counting down. Williams misses the shot. We're winning by a singular point. With 1 quarter left to play, that's not going to count. They're going to look at it, but Wilson Towns almost got the half-court shot to go. Here's a replay. It's actually more of a 3-quarter shot, and he did not get that one off in time, but that's still a good try. Twelve minutes left to play in regulation. Wilson Towns. Why not just square yourself up and just take a good shot instead of one that's on the move? I don't understand. 76-75. Golden State can put themselves back in front, but now with a shot like that, Wiggins has been awful from behind the arc in both games, and it's continuing here in the fourth quarter. Double team coming up for Boyd. We get it to him. Going right into a shot. He's fouled hard. Wiggins picks up his third. Buford's got 3 as well, so a lot of these Golden State Warriors in foul trouble. Free throw doesn't go on the front end. The second one does go. Up and over 2 defenders. Blocked by Achua and off the backboard. Good stop right there. Got to get the offense going here. Towns, aggressive take, and Booker picks up his 4th foul. That could come in handy later on. Got to knock down these free throws. First one goes for Towns. He's not the best free throw shooter, but he goes 2 for 2 here. For 3, Larson, the pull-up tray. That one doesn't drop. Nice feed to Anunoby. He's fouled. Thought that was going to be a block, but they call it a foul instead. We'll take the call. That's Oakley's 5th. So free throws must have been a pretty big part of the first half in this game, given that both teams were shooting poorly, and still kind of are, relatively. The free throws are both good. Booker gets the feed. Boyd too late to catch up. It's like right when he comes in, man, he just makes you pay, and you can't do anything about it. It really annoys me playing this team when he's on this roster. Achua. Why? Screen comes up. Booker gets rid of Boyd. Back to May. Pick and roll, work to perfection. It's back to a 1-score game. They just won't let us pull away. And now that it's a game on the road, I'm kind of scared that we're going to blow this lead here soon. Pick from Achua. He gets the feed, but he's blocked by May. Booker pulls up, missing the shot. Jovanovic pulls down the rebound. Out of the corner, Boyd shakes off Booker. Step back 3 on line. Big shot to put us back up by 5. Step back for Booker. That one is nailed. Jovanovic drives, gets by Booker, and lays it in through the traffic. He's got 18 points. Haven't seen him score that much in this second half, but that's a big bucket right there. Just got to keep these guys out of arm's reach the rest of the way. It's going to be difficult, but we can do it. Larson, catch and shoots. Offline. What was that, Anunoby? Some of these passes that we are making are just absolutely awful. And it's going to lead to points on the other end. Cannot give this good of a team this many chances with plays like that. Malone comes back in. The free throws are both good. Boyd gets the feed down low over Malone. No good. What has happened to our paint scoring? It's got to be their defense. That's got to be it. AC Cole cuts the lead down to 1 again. Trying to get Boyd open off ball. Good screens placed. Double comes. And Jalen Duren threw it right to Cole. Another turnover. Step back jumper. No good. That would have put them in front. Screen from Rhodes. Shot clock counting down. He has to pull the trigger. He was fouled on the shot by Malone. That is a huge foul halfway through the quarter. Got to hit all 3 free throws. Cannot give this team any room to come back in this game. You got to knock down all the shots, and we don't. Boyd's already missed 1 here in the fourth quarter. Now Rhodes has 1 missed. 2 for 3. Cole, back to Malone. From the elbow, up and good. If they set a screen on a play, we are almost assuredly allowing a bucket, it feels like. It's back to 1. They haven't jumped back in front just yet, but it feels like they are closer and closer each time. Great cut on the baseline by Matthew Rhodes. Cole gets rid of Agbaji. Jalen Duren there, but Cole knocks it down. How in God's name? Jovanovic just can't knock these shots down right now. These ones on the move aren't falling for anybody. Buford the fade. Wow. Warriors in front. Make the pass for Pete's sake. What a late pass. There's a good one out to Rhodes. He knocks it down. He and Boyd have linked up quite a bit here in these two matchups. Starters fully back in for both squads. It's been a back and forth battle. Great stop there by Anunoby. Sticking with Booker the entire drive. The shot clock's winding down. Boyd doubled, has to fade away. Shot no good, and Duren can't grab the rebound. Good grief, man. Screen comes up. Pick and roll or pick and pop. Instead, the shot doesn't go from Malone. Every play is such a huge impact on the game. That's a big shot by Boyd. Isolation. Cole to the rim. Jovanovic with the stop. We finally made them miss at the hoop. After several ourselves. Kuminga finishing through the contact. What a play. Back-to-back big shots. Our biggest lead of the entire quarter, now by 6. Just no threes right now. There's a step back, and it's good from Cole. I don't know how you guard that. Off the screen from Jalen Duren. Back to him. Great feed, but Duren does not go up with it. Kuminga will. No good. The Warriors have a chance. Gotta get a stop. Oakley, contested shot, no good. Ill-advised look right there. Just gotta hunker down on defense. Hit like 3 more shots, and we can win this game. Off-ball screen from Duren. Does not free up Boyd. Agbaji, left open. It's good! Huge shot from Ochai, or not Ochai, Jesus. OG Anunoby. Forgot he was the one in the game, but he knocks it down. Under 2 left to go. The Warriors trying to sweep us the season, and they cut it back in half. Come on, man. I said no threes. During the screen. Boy, the fadeaway 3. What a shot! You can't do it any better than that. What a play. Under 90 seconds left. The floater. No good from AC Cole. One more bucket can likely put it away. Boyd, left-handed shot, ricochets off the rim and out. Cole to the rim. Back out to Oakley. And we're there on defense. Shot clock under 10. Screen comes up for Buford. Anunoby there on the shot contest. Booker missed it. And Boyd pulls down the rebounds. This game's nearly over. 1 bucket will cement the victory. Boyd back out. Kuminga has a straightaway look, and it's good! Boyd the assist. The Warriors have to call timeout. After they kicked our ass in our last game, you bet we're gonna win this one. So we end up splitting the regular season series against Golden State. I hope this team makes the finals because I want to see this team there to really teach these guys a lesson. I really, really do. I want to face this team in the finals or the Spurs. Both teams could be probably the 2 best matchups against us. We pull one back against them. 1-1 on the year against the Warriors. Could be a finals preview, who knows? Cole and Buford both dropped 20 plus here in this game. Booker just shy of 20 points, 8 for 17 from the field. Boyd led the way for us, 1 assist shy of a triple-double. Kuminga, 21 points. Jovanovic was way better in the first half, I guess, than the second half, and was not good whatsoever from downtown in either of these ball games against Golden State. So that might be the team with the Jovanovic stopper. I think AC Cole has been playing some great defense on him in those games. But I think we are going to round out the regular season here today, like right now. And by the way, after moving Boyd back to power forward, he has jumped all the way into first place, above Victor and AC Cole for MVP voting. He's going for his 4th straight, as well as the scoring title too. Meanwhile, he's also 4th place in DPOY voting now. So I guess once you move the guy to power forward, he starts to do a lot more for you. No longer have Matthew Rhodes under most improved player. And AC Cole and Booker still are top of the line for Kia clutch players. So those are your likely award winners. We're going to see what happens here as we get to the end of our season. We've already got 56 wins. A 7.5 game cushion right now. We should be able to secure the 1 seed with 1 or 2 more victories here. Can Jalen Duren stop getting hurt, man? He just sprained his right toe and can't play through it, so guess we're going back to Achua starting. We get Duren back a few games later, and we are on another big win streak. Ever since that loss against the Jazz, we have rattled off win after win. And I know he picks up a minor injury. He can play through it. And are we about to do the same thing as last year, where we lose the last game of the season after a huge win streak going into the playoffs? That is looking possible here, but after our win against Golden State, we dropped 159 against the Kings. 33 for Jovanovic, big day for Boyd, 1 board shy of another triple-double. Everybody in double figures except for Wilson Towns, who was 1 bucket shy and still shot very well. Luka, 28 points. We have their pick, and they have actually pulled over 500 up to 44 wins, so we're not going to have a lottery pick in this draft, unfortunately. We do beat the Hornets handily in both games, and now we are approaching our last game of the season, trying to go for win number 66. And like last time, we're going to simcast the game and just see what happens. Hopefully we can win this one. We're off to a really hot start, although both teams fairly low scoring in this game so far. We're trying to inch their way back in this game. We're holding them off for now, but it is a tight game going into the 4th quarter. Extending our lead up to double digits now, and we are going to hold on to win it. 110-92. Boyd leads the way, and he wins MVP for the 4th straight season. Up to 33.5 points per game. 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 1.5 steals, 1.4 blocks. He shot 55% from the field, 89 from the line, and 43 behind the arc after a relatively slow start from downtown. Billy Willis, as expected, wins Rookie of the Year. He was the 1st overall pick. Glenn Carroll, for I think the 2nd or 3rd straight year, wins 6th Man of the Year. Some very good numbers there. Mobley wins DPOY. I'm sorry, I'm giving it to somebody else. I'm sorry, he's won it literally 8 straight seasons. It's got to be somebody else. So yeah, I'm gonna give this to Wemby instead, because I do think he's been the better defender. So Wembanyama, there you go. You get the award. Roland Cassell wins Most Improved Player as the 2nd option over in Honolulu behind Jose Ramirez. And AC Cole beats out teammate Devin Booker for Clutch Player of the Year. Coach Claude Burns wins Coach of the Year for, I believe, the 2nd or 3rd time in his 4 years as a head coach. And Wilson Wright, the 4th, wins Executive of the Season as well. A 66-win year for the Neptunes. We just had the exact same record that we had last year, so we're pretty much the same team that we were. Mac Boyd leads the All-NBA first team alongside Wembanyama, AC Cole, Henderson, and Luka Doncic. The usual suspects all appear here. All-NBA second team, Azor Thompson, Chet Holmgren, SGA, John Morant, and LaMelo Ball. Third team, Anthony Black, Cade Cunningham, Anderson, Tatum, and Giannis. All defensive first team, Wemby, Boyd, Mobley, Black, and Azor Thompson. Second team, Edwards, Daniels, Tatum, Jabari Smith Jr., and Holmgren once again. All rookie first team, Ben Gilliard, Vlado Lukovsky, Keith Mann, Maxwell Mercer, and Billy Willis, who enters the playoffs with an injury, unfortunately for him. On the second team, J.C. Rogers, Gerard Romero, Sean Jameson, Jonathan Blackwell, not sure I've ever seen that name before, and then Jose Pena. And for the fourth straight year, Boyd once again leads the NBA in scoring at 33.5 points per game. That is an absolute sign of greatness. We knew that he was great, but the last time this was done was Michael Jordan. Back from 87 up to 92. What was that? 6 straight seasons? Or 7 straight seasons when he was playing, where he won the scoring title. Mac Boyd is trying to match that and maybe even get past that too. If we keep him at power forward, then he actually might be able to. He's one of the only players in league history to ever do it 3 times in a row. And now he's trying to break another record. But this is the brackets here in the 2032 playoffs, folks. We are the 1 seed facing the 8 seed New York Knicks here in the first round. The Nets are the 2 facing the 7 seed Pistons. Toronto will face the Pacers. And Charlotte will face the 5 seed Cavaliers and the first overall pick. Over in the Western Conference, the Spurs hold on to the 1 seed. They'll face Scoot Henderson and the Trailblazers in the first round. Denver will end up facing the Thunder. That's going to be an absolutely awesome series. OKC obviously beat us on opening nights. The Nuggets still have their big 3 with Glenn Carroll up to 90 overall off the bench, but he's going into a contract year. Jokic is 36 and will likely retire after this year, which means that it was probably the right move for Denver to make that call all the years back, taking Glenn Carroll first overall. But the Thunder have probably a better roster. I mean, they, again, beat us. They're a very good team. So they should come out of that one probably with the win. The Sonics will play against the Timberwolves as the 3 seed, and the 2 seed Warriors will play the LA Clippers. So very interesting bracket unfolding here, but there are at least 3 teams, the Spurs, Thunder, and Warriors in the Western Conference, that if we face them in the finals, we might actually have a good series for once. We have swept every finals appearance so far. I would love to have like a 7-game series. That would be so much fun. We have not yet had a game 7, I don't think, in any playoff run to this point. So until somebody can compete with us, it's not going to happen. But I think those 3 teams can. And the leader in EWA, most wins added, was Mac Boyd in the end with 29.7, but Wembanyama just behind him at 29.2. Then it kind of drops off after that. But Boyd and Wemby right now are in a neck-and-neck battle for best player in the entire league. But I think based on the numbers and metrics alone, Boyd has it for now. But Wembanyama had a really big year compared to last year. So I think going forward, he might be making a case as the best player in the league, but he still has to unseat Mac Boyd, who continues to just pour on the points year after year. He's been great. We're lucky to get him. We've been dominant because of that incredible luck, that 3.7% chance to get the first overall pick all those years back. Another playoff run coming your way next time out, guys. I'll see you guys there. I'll probably try and attempt to cut down some of these series because we know that we're probably going to make at least the Eastern Conference Finals once again. So we'll see how I do the playoffs, but might want to try and cut the videos down for those so we can try and breeze through the simpler series in this season. So please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your feedback down below in the comment section. I will see you guys in the start of our next playoff run. See you there.